Hello, I am not a professional writer with a face for radio and a voice for print. And this video is part of a series I'm creating where I play Switch 1 games on the Switch 2 for compatibility, along with pointing out any improvements or the lack thereof. So let's get into Age of Calamity and see how well it ran for me on Switch 2. So when discussing these offshoot games, there's an important question to ask going into the game. Do you enjoy the original IP? This is important because it will color the way you look at the offshoot game or how you will approach the game's flaws and shortcomings. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy an offshoot game without playing the original IP. For example, I played Persona 5 Tactica before playing Royal, but that's because I'm a sucker for a $10 tactical RPG I find marked down at Walmart. Nevertheless, I was able to enjoy the game without any knowledge of the characters, the world, or the premise of the story. That enjoyment led me to go play Royal, but where I thought Tactica was a 6 to 7 out of 10 game, a fun run for a $10 price point, after playing Persona 5 Royal, I see how I could have easily given Tactica a 9 to 10 out of 10 if I had played Royal first, just for the fact that I get to go on another adventure with characters that I love. All this is important as I reflect on Age of Calamity, because my love for Breath of the Wild, along with another mechanic, greatly improved the experience of the game for me. So the two important questions to ask going into Age of Calamity. Do you like Breath of the Wild, and do you have someone to play this game with? If you like Breath of the Wild, the direction Nintendo took Legend of Zelda, along with the different characters, you'll definitely like this game. If you have someone who you like, who you could play through this whole game with, you may very well love this game, despite one major issue I'm going to describe. All the gameplay you see recorded is me and my wife playing split screen. So for me, I had both these factors, and spoiler, I actually did love this game. So what's that one major issue? Well, at least split screen, this game runs as well as Fallout New Vegas. Seriously, I'm not sure who's going to be fighting harder, you and the boys in Hyrule Field, or your Switch 2 trying to run this game. After my 8th or ninth crash, I just stopped counting. I guess the only positive is this game has a great autosave system. That matched with most of my crashes happening at the beginning of my missions, so I only would lose minutes gameplay instead of hours. Although that would be very disappointing if the solution was to make a great autosave system instead of just fixing the game, and I'm not sure why we just can't have both. A huge reason I saw this game through the end despite all those crashes was the quality time I got for me and my wife playing the game. If I was playing alone and had these issues, or if I was playing split screen with, heck, even my brothers as a teenager, we probably would have just traded the game in, moved on, and not even finished it. Now, there are some missions that are single player only, or side missions my wife did not like the clear conditions, so I did them on my own. And guess what? The game ran really well. I didn't notice any frame drops. Overall, it just ran really good on the Switch 2. And this is when the split screen issues came in clear. I would point out to my wife or call her over if she walked over to like make some tea or just walked away for a second and just point out how much better the game ran. It loaded better. I could see enemies from a distance instead of being right on top of them. The game looked a lot crisper, and above all, it did not crash. Being honest, split screen, I would take the slower loading time, I would take a drop in frames if the game just would not crash. And all three of these together is what makes it very difficult to recommend you go and spend $40 on this game if you intend on playing it split screen. Which hurts me, because by default, I want to support split screen games. I want to love you, let me love you. It's also disappointing that Nintendo did not get this fixed. I know it was a third-party game with a Nintendo license, but Nintendo should have forced a free update that would have solved these issues. Now, if you're playing this on your own, you may not experience any of the crashes I experienced split screen. So if you like Breath of the Wild and plan on playing mostly by yourself, go out and grab this game. You'll probably enjoy it. You might even very well see it as a 9 out of 10 game under these circumstances. If you have never played Breath of the Wild, but want a shorter experience to kind of get an intro to the world, it's like a 7 out of 10 game. And if your goal is to run this game split screen, I just can't recommend it. The crashes you experience won't lose a ton of gameplay, but it will break your immersion. So playing split screen is like a 5 out of 10 experience. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you. I stream on Kick Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. till kinda whenever. I play whatever game I'm currently working on for a video. As of this video getting uploaded, I should still be paying Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I also have a Substack and a Locals. Both are linked below. Substack is free, and when this video is uploaded, I should have an article out on the Steam machine and how I think it's going to affect console gaming moving forward. If that interests you, come check it out. Till next time.